Hey! Welcome back to Stardust and Spirit Babies. I'm Katie, Spirit Baby medium, fertility therapist, Reiki practitioner, and intuitive. And I honestly hope that you're loving this podcast so far because I am. Oh my god, I can't. I love recording it. Every episode is just so fascinating. I could go on and talk about them forever. But don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with anybody else who would love it. Okay, so today we're diving into another one of my favourite topics. I keep saying this about every single one, and then every episode I'm like, oh, surely it can't get any better than this, but it does. So, we're going to be talking about dreams and spirit babies. So, dreams are such a powerful way that our babies reach us, and through the day, we're naturally just so busy overthinking, overworking, cleaning, running around, doing errands. If you have children, running around after them. So, at night time, everything finally quietens down and the veil between the world naturally thins, and spirit babies find the perfect opportunity to come through in dreams so they can visit in like happiness and excitement, and sometimes in ways that feel really raw and like bittersweet, or honestly even some disturbing dreams. But I don't want this podcast to be all woo woo and like woo woo. um, I want to keep it as ordinary and real as possible. I used to really feel. I don't know about anybody else, but I used to feel really deflated when people was like, "I dreamt about my baby last night. I dreamt about being pregnant last night," and I was like, that's nice," because I never had any like baby dreams. But since doing this work, I've actually found that so many babies choose to come to those in dreams who have more active minds, who overthink a lot, who are very, very busy in the day to day life, and can miss the natural signs that your baby send throughout the day. Interesting, right? Okay, let's dive in. Many of us have had dreams that stay with us way, way long after waking up. You could carry them into the next day and just talk about them, or even in weeks or even years. And some are happy, like holding your baby, seeing them smiling, seeing family members holding them, or even like past loved ones might even come through and they're passing you the child, or they're spending time with the child, or anything like that. And then other dreams can be really heavy, especially if you've experienced loss, or you are trying to conceive and you have lots of fears around that. So, dreams of babies you've lost, testing positive, then your baby being taken away, or even natural disasters like storms, tornadoes, fires, floods. This is something that not many people talk about, and I feel like it needs to be spoken about more, especially with the natural disasters. And these clearing dreams can feel really unsettling and confusing, but they're actually doing important spiritual work behind the scenes, like they are removing blocks, old energy, and trauma, making space for your baby to come. Spirit babies often show up in ways that mirror our inner world, our emotions, our subconscious, and they're helping us heal while guiding us forward too. And you might find that those unsettling dreams come after you've done some deep healing work, or you've just been through a really hard time. There are a few types of spirit baby dreams that come up often that I'm going to share right now. So let me know if any of you have had any of these. So the most common one is visitation dreams. Babies appearing as infants, toddlers, teens, or children, and sometimes so real that they leave you like breathless and wake up like, whoa. Everything felt so vivid and real, and your entire surroundings were exactly the same. Maybe you were laid in bed and your baby came to you when you was laid in your bed, and then you woke up and you're in exactly the same space, and it's like, what? Really, really weird. That is not coincidence. Your baby's visited you in that exact moment. Another one is symbolic dreams. So animals, especially. So I don't know if anybody has dreams about baby animals or even rescuing animals. flowers, prams, objects that carry messages that your baby wants you to receive. You might get signs and symbols in your dream, and then you might start seeing them in your day-to-day life after that. You might even start seeing other people's children in your dreams, or just being surrounded by children in your dreams. Another common one is pregnancy dreams. So seeing yourself with a pregnancy bump, giving birth, holding a pram, seeing yourself with a child, whether that is positive or negative, that is a really, really good sign and a good indicator that you are actively manifesting. Your subconscious and your nervous system is taking that as, okay, this is my reality. We are manifesting this. This is going to happen. And following on from that, we have future glimpses. So baby can show you small flashes of moments yet to come, walking in a park, sharing happiness with your partner and baby, and literally seeing everything that you've imagined in your waking life. I find as well that that babies send future glimpses to those who are feeling a bit deflated, a bit disheartened, and feeling like, I don't know if this will ever happen. So babies like to imprint that into your mind to say, yes, believe this, because this will be our reality. Another one, like I said before, this one is never spoken about. I've not seen anybody speaking about this, but it is massively important, and it's come up time and time again in my clients and also in my own experience as well. So storms, floods, fires, tornadoes, powerful dreams that sweep away old energies, making room for this new life. You might find that you get these type of dreams when you are leaving a job, or when you're on the verge of leaving a job, or starting a new relationship, or your relationship's just ended. It's always about endings. There's always a theme of endings or something needing to change. And the common thread is how these dreams feel when you wake up. If they leave you with a sense of knowing, a sense of comfort, or emotional impact, they are likely visits from your spirit baby, even if they're raw or challenging. And I want to say, especially if they're raw or challenging, because it makes you think why these came up for you. So think about where you are in your life in that moment. So, as always, before I hit record, I asked the collective babies if they had a message, and here's what came through for this episode for anybody watching. We visit you in many ways, through joy, longing, or even storms, because we are always with you. Trust our presence and trust the process. We are real and we are waiting. Even if you wake with only fragments, a colour, a feeling, or an image, know that we have been there, guiding, loving, and clearing the path for you. If you are thinking, I want my spirit babies to appear in my dreams, I'm going to show you how you can do that. So, you can invite these visits yourself. Number 1, before bed, I want you to place your hand on your heart or womb space. You can even place your left hand on your heart space and your right hand on your womb space. Softly say, Spirit baby, if you'd like to visit me tonight, please make it gentle, loving, and clear. And the final thing is to keep a notebook by your bed and jot down anything you remember, even a flash, feeling, or symbol. Over time, you'll start to notice patterns, stormy, clearing, like dreams that might shift into happy, gentle visits, and that's your spirit baby signaling readiness to come closer. I also find that the more that you journal, when you write these things down, no matter how small it is, you'll get more and more and more of them, because your baby's saying, right, okay, yes, she's acknowledged that. You are raising your frequency and you're raising your vibration, and baby, you're asking for more of that. The more that you're writing it down, the more baby's looking at it is in a way to say, oh, okay, yeah, this person is interested. He or she is interested in this. So we're going to send her more. We're going to send them more. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. And in episode 5, we'll explore fear in spirit babies, which I feel like is a really, really, really important and probably the most popular topic, because there's so many people trying to conceive, right? That is holding a lot of grief and fear. So we're going to be going into why babies sometimes hold back when we're in survival mode, in shitty jobs, relationships, and full of stress, and how to create a calm, safe space that invites them closer. So it's going to be deeply healing, especially if you've experienced loss. But thank you for listening and allowing yourself to feel. If this episode resonated, if you had any of these signs or these dreams, I'd love to know about them. Please share it with someone who might need it, leave a review and subscribe so more families can hear these messages. You can also find me on TikTok, Facebook and Instagram at Spirit Baby Katie, or on my website at spiritbabykatie.co.uk. You can also book a reading through my website, and if there's any topic you'd love to hear about in future episodes, feel free to comment and let me know. Until next time, sending you lots of love and baby dust, and I'll see you for episode 5.